Good evening, everyone. Welcome to iQuanta. So, are you guys ready to do some practice on geometry? And as we all know, geometry could be a very tricky topic because there are lots of formulae, lots of theorem, starting with the lines and angles, then triangles, circles, polygon, quadrilaterals, and 3D mensuration. All of these topics are within geometry, and the most important point is that in every slot every year you will find at least 3 to 4 questions from geometry, and in some slots we have also seen that number of questions where more than that, which is like 6 to 7 questions as well has been asked in any CAT slot from geometry. All right. So, geometry could be very tricky. Devang is here, and sir, your DI classes are outstanding. Thank you, Devang. Keep practicing. Rubal is here. Hello, Rubal. And one person student is here. Sir, on what topics will you be taking sets in DILR at 7 p.m.? 7 p.m. class is in our paid batch, and that LRDI class is one set is based on games and tournaments, and other is based on Venn diagram, and then one set is a little bit of the topic, not related to a particular topic. It's you can say it's distribution, or you can also say it's games and tournaments, or rankings, ordering. So it's a mix of everything, and that's a really good set. So we are going to discuss sets based on different topics. So let's come to this session, and this session is based on geometry, where we are going to discuss questions from all the subtopics of geometry. So I hope all of you guys are ready. All right. Yes, I haven't taken classes, but I will start taking classes very soon. We already have some legends like Raj sir, ALP sir, and Kamal sir, who are taking quantitative aptitude classes. So I'll be taking your classes when we are having some miscellaneous sessions. So till then, keep practicing. Try to cover your syllabus, and try to brush your concepts every day. Okay. So let's start with our first question today, which is from 3D mensuration, and this question is from Cuboid, based on Cuboid. So try this one. All right, don't worry about it. Very soon we will be having classes. We have already started with LRDI sessions. So very soon we will be having quant classes as well. Hello, Sumit. सुमित इज सेइंग अभी तक मेरे 50% भी सिलेबस नहीं हुए हैं. Don't worry about it. If your syllabus is not done yet, don't worry about it. We still have more or less 5 months left, so you can keep practicing, and keep learning a new topic every day. Very soon you will be able to cover the syllabus. It's not like CAT syllabus is infinite, right? So just keep covering one topic at a time, and don't forget to practice questions on that topic. Okay. And apart from that, just keep writing sectionals as well as a mock test, not for scores initially. If your syllabus is not completed 60-70%, then don't worry about the scores. Just try to understand the interface, try to understand the time pressure, and try to apply the strategy that has been taught in the class. So don't worry about scores, just keep writing mocks even your syllabus is 30% completed, because the target should be to write at least 30-35 mocks, okay, before you write CAT exam, and that is really important, okay. सुमित, ठीक है, डर लग रहा है, डर लगना अच्छी बात है, अगर डर लग रहा है दैट मीन्स यू आर सीरियस अबाउट इट एंड यू आर अफ्रेड ऑफ फेल्योर एंड दैट्स अ गुड थिंग सुमित. सो ठीक है, अगर डर लग रहा है लगने देंगे, ओके. Student sir doing 10 plus 5 PYQ QA questions every day. At this point of time 15 questions are little bit less, but if you have started before and you have completed most part of the syllabus, then you can try to push it and try to practice 20-25 question on quant every day, okay. That will be better. 10 plus 5 questions is not bad, but you can try better. So what's the answer of this question? So in this question it says the product of length and breadth of a cuboid is kept constant, but only height is increased by 8%. If the new cuboid has the same total surface area as the old one and the ratio of the sum of length and breadth of the new and old cuboid is P by Q, then find the minimum value of P plus Q, where P and Q are co-prime to each other. Now to solve this question, what we need to understand that height has been increased by 8%, so H will become 1.08 H. Let's say length has become L1 and the breadth has become B1. Then what we can say, total surface area is constant. So from there we can say what is the total surface area, 2 into LB plus BH plus HL, and this will be equal to 2 times L1 B1 plus B1 H1 plus H1 L1, right. Now we know that it says the product of length and breadth is kept constant, means L into B is equal to L1 into B1. So from there we can write it as 2 will be cancelled out, 2 will be cancelled out, and LB, instead of LB we can write L1 B1 plus this H I can take common, and this will become B plus L, and this will be equal to L1 into B1 plus H1. What is H1? H1 is 1.08 H into L1 plus B1. Now once again we can cancel out L1 B1 on both sides, and then we can say we can also cancel out the H, the height H, and it says the ratio of sum of length and breadth of the new, that means we can say L1 plus B1 upon L plus B is equal to 1 upon 1.08. Now if we remove the decimal we are getting 100 here, and this will be 25 into 4, this will be 27 into 4. So from there the ratio that we are looking for, L1 plus B1 upon L plus B, will be equal to 25 by 27. Now 25 and 27 are co-prime to each other, so this is equal to P upon Q. So what we can say, P and Q, we need to find P, P plus Q. So P plus Q will be equal to 25 plus 27, and that is equal to 52. So that's your answer of this question. Good evening, Ayushman. Uh, Shardul got this correct, and rest of you, if you have any doubts here, then let me know. Step by step, I have tried to write down every information given in the question. तो बताओ है कोई डाउट्स इसमें? All right, if no doubts, then let's move on to the next question, which is also from 3D mensuration, and it's a very interesting question, and there are two answers of this question. Be careful. A hemisphere of radius 14 centimeter divided into 4 similar equal pieces. Find minimum and maximum as well as the maximum flat surface area of each piece. Okay, in centimeter square, you need to take pi is equal to 22/7. Radius has been given. A semicircle is hemisphere is cut into 4 equal pieces. Yes, Ayushman, today's geometry, we have started with 3D mensuration. Mansi Sharma is saying, sir, I am gonna start from tomorrow. Okay, if you have thought about starting tomorrow, you can do that, but you can also try a few questions today if you have time. These are very interesting questions. Rubal, you are getting 462. That is not entirely wrong. As I said, there are two answers of this question. One of the value is minimum and other is maximum. So what do you think your answer is? Is it the minimum value? Is it the maximum value? So if you guys have learned about cubes and cuts, okay, so what do we know from there? That if we want a particular number of pieces, then there are multiple ways where we can achieve those pieces, right? There could be multiple ways to achieve those pieces. Now, how do we do that? 616. What is 462? It's 15, 154. Rubal, yes, 616 I guess is also correct. Both the answers are correct. Now, what do we know about pieces? If we want 4 pieces, in how many ways we can achieve it? Think about this. If I want 4 identical pieces by cutting a hemisphere, in how many ways we can do this? So, we want 4 pieces. So, either we can make a cut, one cut alongside one axis and then again one cut alongside other axis, or we can make 3 cut alongside one axis, right? There will be 2 different situations. Now, before we start solving this, what do we know about hemisphere? That in case of hemisphere, this region is pi r square, and this region is 2 pi r square. So, the curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. The flat surface area or the lateral surface area of any hemisphere is pi r square. Now, there are 2 ways that we can find 4 identical pieces. Case 1. Okay, think about this. This is a hemisphere. This is a hemisphere. I can cut this hemisphere like this. Like this. I am getting 4 pieces. I am getting 4 identical pieces if I am cutting it vertically alongside x-axis, then y-axis. So, I am getting 4 identical pieces, and for each cut I am getting 2 new surface, 2 new semicircle. If I am cutting this in 2 parts, if I am cutting this into 2 parts, what will happen? I am getting 2 new, one second. So, if there is a hemisphere like this, okay, and if I am cutting this once, okay, so what will happen? We will get 2 pieces. We will get 2 pieces like this. And like this, we are going to get 2 pieces, and in that case, one surface, 2 new surface will be created, and each surface will be nothing but half of pi r square, half of the circumference. So, sorry, half of the area of this. So, if we are cutting this into 4 parts like this, so I am taking the bottom view, this is the semicircle, I am cutting this into 4 parts. So, total flat area, what will be the total flat area? This will be equal to, so this flat area pi r square plus, for each cut we are getting pi r square new generated. So, 2 into pi r square, which will be equal to 3 pi r square. So, what we can say, for each piece, flat area will be equal to, this is the total flat area that is generated. We have 4 pieces, so 1 by 4 into 3 pi r square, which will be equal to 1 by 4 into 3 into 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. So, this will be 7 into 2, 2 times 2, 2 times 7. 21 into 22, which is equal to 462 centimeter square. This is one of the answer. This is the minimum, right? What about the maximum? So, now for this you will have to do some imagination. Okay, like let's say this is a hemisphere. What I can do? I can cut this like one cut, then second cut, and then third cut. So, 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece. I am getting 4 identical pieces, and because of this one cut, 2 new semicircle will be generated, right? 2 new semicircle will be generated. So, like this. like this. There will be 4 pieces each time. Imagine a watermelon. Imagine a watermelon of spherical shape, not like elliptical shape. Okay, okay. So if you cut that hemisphere vertically, you are getting 2 new surface, which is of a semicircle. Then again cut one more, cut one more. You are getting 4 pieces, and total new surface generated is 6 new surface is generated, and each surface area is half of pi r square. So what we can say, total flat area in this case will be, total flat area will be equal to pi r square plus 3 pi r square, that is equal to 4 pi r square. So for each piece, what we can say, for each piece, for each piece, if we find the flat surface area, flat area will be equal to 1 by 4 into 4 into pi into r square. So 4 cancelled out, 7 into 2. So this will be equal to 616 centimeter square. This will be minimum, this will be maximum, right? So that's the answer. Hana? Only one of you got this correct. So surely you need some practice on 3D mensuration, and mostly on the questions when we are cutting some object, right? And in that case, what area will be generated, what will be increase in the area. So you need to learn about all these. Okay. So minimum 462, maximum 616. All right, is that clear now? Shardul, in second case, as I said, just try to imagine like half of watermelon and one flat area. This area is already pi r square. Now if you are cutting this like this, if you cut this by half like this, then what will happen? 2 semicircle will be generated. Then again cut it like this and cut it like this. So total 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 semicircle will be generated, है ना? वाटरमेलन को कट 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 4 pieces मिलेंगे ना, right? And each time 2 new semicircle will be generated. So total 3 circle will be generated in terms of area. So 3 area plus 1, 4 pi r square will be generated, and that will be the flat area. Okay. All right, then let's move on to the next question, which is from rectangle. To solve this question, we need a little bit of inequality. Now it's given in a rectangle, sum of three sides. So if this is A, this will also be A, this will be B, this will also be B. Now take any of these, like 2A plus B is equal to 120. Right, 2A plus B is equal to 120. What is the maximum possible area of the rectangle? Means we are looking for maximum of AB is equal to what? So can we use arithmetic mean and geometric mean relation, that AM is greater than equal to GM? So from there we can say 2A plus B upon 2 will be greater than equal to square root of 2AB, or this will be equal to 120. So 120 by 2 is greater than equal to 2AB, and this is equal to 60. So if we take square on both sides, we can say 2AB is less than equal to 3600, or AB will always be less than equal to 1800. So if AB is less than equal to 1800, the maximum value of AB we can say is it will be 1800 meter square, right? So Tejeshwar got this correct. Ayushman, it's not 1600, it's 1800. Okay, that's the answer. ठीक है. चलो, let's go to the next question then. Right, what's the answer? Option C. What we can say, let the diagonals, the diagonals being are of lengths 2x and 5x, right? Now, what will be the area, ratio of area of the rhombus to the square of the shorter diagonal? Now, area of rhombus, what do we know? Area of rhombus is equal to half d1 into d2. This is what we are looking for, right? So the ratio that we are looking for will be equal to half of 2x into 5x divided by 2x whole square, which gives us 5 upon 4. So our answer is option C. So a really good question to test your knowledge regarding rhombus. Okay, so Tejeshwar got this correct, Ayushman got this correct, Shivoham got this correct, Shardul got this correct, Siddhant, Dheeraj, Rubal, all of you got this correct. Very good. And let's move on to the next question. Okay, we are already getting answers. This is a very popular type of question, and these type of questions has been asked in every type of competitive exams. It says eucalyptus tree breaks at some point due to storm, and the top of the tree touches the ground at an angle of 30 degrees. If the tree was 45-meter tall just before breaking, find the height from the ground at which it broke. So, what we need to understand, if this is the tree, this is the tree, let's say this point is A, this point is T, then this tree broke at some point, let's say this point is B, broke at B. Okay, this broke at B, and now it touches the base at 30 degrees, touches the base at 30 degrees. This will be 30 degrees. Let's say this point is C, BC, and C is nothing but the point T. This will be T. This T is now here. Okay, let's say this is T dash. Now this will make a right angle triangle, and in any right angle triangle, what do we know? The ratio of the side lengths, if the angles are 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees, then side ratio is 1 is to root 3 is to 2. So if the side length against 30 degree, if AB is x, then BT will be 2x. And what we can say, BT, this will also be 2x, right? So x plus 2x is 45. So we can say x will be equal to 15 meters. So that's the answer, right? Which is option A. And Ayushman, yes, you can use sine 30 degree, and you can also use this concept, okay, 30, 60, 90 degrees side ratio, and that is much better to use. So Tejeshwar got this correct, Siddhant got this correct, Ayushman got this correct, Rubal got this correct. Very nice. Let's try another question which is based on triangles and the concepts on medians. So how do we solve this question? Use Apollonius theorem, yes. So use it, find the answer. Anyone? Two sides of the triangle are 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter in length, and the length of the median to the third side is 13 centimeter. The area of the triangle is 24 root 2x centimeter square. The area of the triangle is 24 root 2x centimeter square. Then find the value of x. So how do we solve this? We make a triangle A, B, C, and the median to BC is D. BD is equal to DC, and it's given that two of the sides. So if this is 10, this is 20. What do we know about Apollonius theorem? That AB square plus AC square is equal to 2 times AD square plus BD square. AD is also given, which is equal to 13. The median to the third side is 13. Now we can write AB square. AB is 10 square plus 20 square is equal to 2 times AD, which is 13 square plus BD square. From there we can say this will be 500 by 250. So 169 plus BD square is equal to 250, or we can say BD square is equal to 81, or we can say BD is equal to 9. If BD is equal to 9, we can say BC will be equal to 18, right? BC is equal to 18. Now if BC is 18, what we can say, what will be the semi perimeter? S. S is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 18 upon 2, which will be equal to 48 by 2, that is equal to 24. So area, what will be the area of triangle ABC? We can use the Heron's formula, that is equal to S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. This will be equal to square root of, what is S? 24 into S minus A. So 14 into 4 into 6. This will be equal to, now 4 into 6 is 24. This is 24. This will be 24 root 14 centimeter square. Now it says that this is equal to 24 root 2x. Can I say 2x is equal to 14 or x is equal to 7? So that's your answer. X is equal to 7. It was a very straightforward question if you know this Apollonius theorem and how to use that. And from there, you just needed to find the area. Then it's very easy, right? So as you can see, Tejeshwar, Shardul, Rubal, Siddhant, Ayushman, all of these students got this correct. Yes, x is multiplied to 2. Okay, square root of 2x. That is the only case possible here. If it was a 2-digit number, then it would be mentioned in the question that 2x is a 2-digit number. Okay, but that is not the case. That is not happening here. Chalo, let's go to the next question then. So, this is again a very straightforward question. Two of the sides of a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means all the three sides are of different lengths, are 8 and 12. How many different integral values can the third side take? So, in any triangle with side lengths A, B and C, it's given that A is not equal to B is not equal to C because of the scalene triangle. And we also know the property of triangle, that the relation between that any side is greater than the absolute difference between the third and less than the sum of the two sides. So, it says how many values. So, let third side length is equal to x, then we can say that x will be greater than the difference and less than the sum. So, we can say x will be greater than 4, less than 20. That means x can take all the values 5, 6, 7, but not 8, because if you take 8, then it won't be a scalene triangle. Then 9, 10, 11, not 12, it will be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, how many of these values are? So, you can also calculate that x can take values from 5 to 19. 5 to 19, how many values are there? So, 19 minus 4, a total of 15 values. Out of 15, you need to subtract 2 values, 8 and 12. So, a total of 13 values. We can say we have 13 values for x, where x is an integer. So, our answer is option B. Nidhi, yes, this class is only on geometry, all right. So, 13, Tejeshwar got this correct, Ayushman got this correct, Siddhant got this correct, है ना? Option D is not correct because that won't make it a scalene triangle, है ना? Chalo. Let's try another important concept on triangle. Abhinandan is saying, sir, MBA करना है, करो अभिनंदन, MBA is a good thing. Okay, काफ़ी अच्छी चीज़ है. If you want growth in your career, if you want to earn good money, if you want to be an entrepreneur, so MBA is a really good thing, right? And you are at the right place. If you have any queries regarding MBA preparation, then you can call us at this number 81309 00243. Okay, Abhinandan, if you haven't started your preparation, then it's really important that you call us at this number and get to know all the details regarding MBA preparation. All right. I am only in the first year. How to start the preparation? As I said, Abhinandan, call on this number. Okay, you can write CAT next year if you are in the first year, but you can start now if you want. Slowly, you can start reading NCERT Quant books. You can start with some puzzles, as well as you can start with solving some RCs, start with some vocabulary, right? Improve your vocabulary, improve your reading skills, try to read some novels, news articles, all of these. All right, Avinandan. Now, what's the answer of this question? Be careful. This question says an acute angle triangle with sides 8, 12 and x. Find the possible integer value of x. Now, what do we know about any triangle? See, in case of right angle triangle, if this side length is a, this side length is b, this side length is c, we know that a square plus b square is equal to c square. But if you are making this an acute angle triangle, means this angle, the difference between a and b, the angle is being reduced. This is being reduced. That means c will decrease, right? That means c will decrease. If this angle is theta, this is b, this is a, this is c, theta is less than 90 degrees. In that case, c will decrease. That means a square plus b square will be greater than c square. Now, in case of obtuse angle triangle, if this is 90 degree and you are getting a square plus b square is equal to c square, to make it an obtuse angle triangle, you will have to make this distance further, right? This top of a and b, you will have to increase the distance between them, and in that case, situation will be like this. And c will, the value of c will increase. If this is theta, theta is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, of course. This side length is a, this side length is b, and this side length is c. Then we can say a square plus b square should be less than c square. So, right angle triangle, acute angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. In case of acute angle triangle, sum of the squares of any two sides is greater than the third. Preferably, we take this as greatest side. If this is not greatest, then this will definitely be lesser. So, we need to consider two different cases here. What we can say about x? That x must be greater than 4 and less than 20. Sum of these two and the difference of these two. So, x could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till 19. But case 1, when x is the greatest side, x is greater than 12. When x is the greatest side, then what will happen in that case? Can I say that 8 square plus 12 square should be greater than x square, or we can say x square should be less than 144 plus 64. This is 208. 144 plus 64 is 208. Now, x, what are the values of x that we can take? X should be greater than 12, but x square should be less than 208. That means the value of x that we can take is lesser than this is 14, then we can take 13, right? 14, 13. And what if x is not the greatest side? Case 2, when x is less than equal to 12. When x is not the greatest side, then in that case we can say 8 square plus x square should be greater than 12 square. So, from there we can say x square should be less than 144 minus 64 is 80, right? In that case we can say x will be equal to, remember x should be greater than 4. So, we can take x as 5, 6, 7 and 8. I cannot take x is equal to 9 because in that case it will be 81. So, how many values of x are possible? Here we are getting 2 values and here we are getting 4 values. So, a total of 6 values. How many? So, answer is option D, more than 5. right? It will be option D, which Tejeshwar got correct, Shardul got correct, Ayushman got correct, Rubal got correct. But Ayushman, your values are not correct, right? Your values are not correct. It's not 9 to 14, right? Ayushman, I hope that is clear. Siddhant got correct. These are the values that X can take: 13, 14, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? So don't be confused here. अच्छा, एक मिनट. अच्छा, my bad. ठीक है. This should be x square greater than 80. ठीक है. X will be equal to 9, 10, 11 and 12. ठीक है. Then again we are getting 4 values. Sorry, my bad. I took the wrong inequality. Okay, Ayushman. Good. Yes, sure, the values are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. ठीक है. Correct. Okay, chalo, let's move on to the next question, which is based on cyclic quadrilateral. What's the answer? Option C. Okay, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral such that AB is equal to 7, BC is equal to 15, CD is equal to 12 and DA is equal to 8 centimeter. Find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. In any cyclic quadrilateral, what do we know? That if 4 of the lengths are given, so A, B, C and D. Now if AB is 7, BC is 5, CD is 12 and DA is 8, then what we can say? What will be the semi-perimeter? Semi-perimeter S will be equal to 7 plus 5 plus 12 plus 8 upon 2, which is equal to 20 plus 12 and 32 by 2, that is equal to 16. Semi-perimeter is 16. What will be the area of quadrilateral ABCD? So, any cyclic quadrilateral, what do we know about the area? This is S minus A into S minus B into S minus C into S minus D, which gives us 16 minus 7 is equal to 9, 16 minus 5 is equal to 11, 16 minus 12 is equal to 4, 16 minus 8 is 8. So, this we give, this gives us 3, 2 and 2. So, 12 square root 22 centimeter square. So, our answer is option C. In case of cyclic quadrilateral, you can direct use the formula. Yes, Ayushman, this is the direct formula to find the area of any cyclic quadrilateral. ठीक है? Tejeshwar, Anshika, Rubal, Shardul, Siddhant. So, all of these were aware of this concept and got the correct answers. That is good. Now, let's try a very interesting question from trapezium. So, what is the answer? Option D. If you have the value, then you can also comment it. It says the length of two parallel bases of a trapezium is 7 centimeter and 9 centimeter. If the length of a parallel line with two bases which divides the area of the trapezium into two equal parts is root m centimeter, then find the value of m. So, we have a trapezium like this. So, A, B, C and D. These two are parallel lines. A and B are parallel lines. AB is given, which is 7 centimeter. CD is given, which is 9 centimeter. Now, it says if the length of the parallel line with the two bases which divides the area of this trapezium into two equal parts. So, let us draw a line like this. This is PQ. Okay, this is PQ. So this PQ make the area of these two equal, meaning area of quadrilateral ABQP is equal to area of the quadrilateral PQCD, right? And if that's the situation, that PQ is parallel to AB as well as CD, of course AB is parallel to CD, then if PQ is parallel to one of them, then it will be parallel to both. Then, and it divides this trapezium into equal area, then you should remember this formula, the direct formula to solve this question. PQ will be equal to square root of AB square plus CD square upon 2. This is the direct formula that you can use to find the answer, and that is equal to square root of 7 square plus 9 square upon 2. So 49 plus 81, 130, this will be square root of 65. And it says that this is nothing but equal parts is nothing but root m. So we can say m is equal to 65. M is equal to 65. So our answer is not option A, it's option D, none of these. Okay. Now it's not 63, it will be 65. Okay. Ayushman, Yaduvir, Rubal, Shardul, all of these got this correct. Tejeshwar, is that clear now? You should not be doing any mistake of these type from next time, right? It's a very, very popular concept with respect to trapezium. Ayushman, yes, we can derive it, but you don't need to do that. See, if I extend this to a point like this, let's say if this point is P, can I say if this area is X, this area as well is X. So if area of, as the ratio is 7:9, okay, the ratio is 7:9. If I take the area of triangle APB as 49, if I am taking, can I say that as AB is parallel to CD, area of triangle APB is equal to 49, let's say 49K, okay, 49K, then area of triangle PCD will be equal to 81K, because the ratio will be in the square of the bases 7:9. So can I say that area of the trapezium ABCD will be equal to 81K minus 49K, that will give us, this will be 32K. That means this is 16K and this as well is 16K, right? So in that case, what will be the ratio of what will be PQ, right? What you can say. So this whole length, can I say area of triangle APQ will be equal to 49 plus 16, which is 65K, right? It will be equal to 65K. So if this is 65, PQ will be square root of 65, because we are taking it in the same ratio, right? PQ will be equal to square root of 65. This is the concept that is used here. Okay, Ayushman, we can take these values as variables and we can derive this from there. ठीक है? I hope that is clear now. Okay, got it? Chalo, very good. Okay guys, so all of you who are preparing for CAT, keep practicing every single day. Try to solve 30-40 questions of quant every day, 3-4 LRDI sets and VRC questions in the same ratio. Okay, and if you are looking for some help to prepare for CAT 2025 or 2026, then you should join our last batch, which is starting now, and it has lots of new additions like engineers quant module, engineers VRC module, LRDI inception, non-engineers quant module, and then you also get lots of questions to practice, 10,000 plus questions to practice, free mock test, and apart from that you are also going to get a free crash course which is worth more than like 15,000. So all of these things you are getting for free if you enroll for this last batch, and these are the faculties which are going to be there from beginning to the last day of your preparation. Okay, last year most of our 99 plus percentile students were from last batch, and there are still enough time that you can start your preparation and achieve 99 plus percentile. And in iQuanta there are three ways that you can complete your syllabus. One is live classes, then other is application classes, and then crash course. So your syllabus will be completed thrice before CAT exam. So how about that, right? Thank you for your kind words, Ayushman. Keep watching our sessions. And then comes IIM ABC batch. If you are looking for really high percentile like 99.5 plus percentile, then you certainly need some extra help, and you can get it from our IIM ABC batch, where you will get 7,500 plus questions which are curated by faculties with latest CAT pattern and better difficulty levels. Okay, so try this and you won't be disappointed. And then comes the most important part of your preparation, that is mock test. So if you want to write CAT properly, then you got to have some experience on CAT environment. That's why we are providing you ICATs, ICAT mocks, and you will get 35 CAT level mocks and 45 sectionals, and every of these questions will have video solutions with AI mock analysis. And apart from that, you are also going to get lots of OMET mock tests. All right. So if you have any queries, guys, then you can call us at this number, which is 8130900243, and apart from that you can also visit iQuanta.in and find all the details. And in case if you have any queries, then let me know in the comments. Okay. Rubal is asking one question. Sir, one question, since now syllabus is complete, so should I start doing entire syllabus again or do mixed up questions practice? Rubal, do mix up questions practice. Okay. In that way, the syllabus will be revised automatically. Try to write as many mocks as possible. Try to write sectional test and analyze them properly. Don't just write them, analyze them properly. Initially, don't think about the scores. So you might get really good score or you might not get good score, but don't worry about that. Initially 5 to 6 mocks, it takes time to when you start scoring good. Okay, so you can start with practice, revise all the topics and solve all the previous year questions. That will be much better way to revise all the syllabus, all of the syllabus. Okay. So guys, if you like our sessions, don't forget to subscribe the channel, like the video, and comment your feedback. And apart from that, if your friends are also preparing for CAT, share the links. Okay. So thank you for joining us today. Bye bye. Take care.